matchups like this every week. But when we do, all eyes are focused. A top 10 matchup, playoff expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Golden Gophers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Hauls it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast.
There he goes. And they finally get him down. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Let's go! Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Adams. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line. Give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He's got it down the left. Running free. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Back to pass, it's Adams. Snagged in the middle, it's Wheeler.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Minnesota!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
That makes the score Minnesota 13, Louisville 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5.
The return is tackled down at the 11, and your Louisville Cardinals will take over 1st and 10.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Adams. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. And QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down. And
he'll try to take it back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
of 11.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early. And how aggressive are you willing to be? You could get this first down, pay it off, go score, create some incredible momentum, or you don't.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, it's Adams. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hughes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Extending the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Looking for a man. It's Adams. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Sends it back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
on the play.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? He'll take it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That keeps the score. Minnesota 20, Louisville.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snares it outside. It's Lanier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The throw makes the grab. It's Lanier. All down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Kansas had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Lawrence are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start and they'll move it back. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass, it's Adams. Hit as he throws. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Skinner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cardinals in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Inside the 30. Down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hughes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job.
Going for it all. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Let's go! Let's go!
To the air. It's Adams. On the run, still looking. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
That keeps the score. Minnesota 27, Louisville 12.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Defense not showing press coverage. They'll go back to the air on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Timeout.
They'll immediately call timeout. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start in the second half. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. On the option. He'll toss it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw again. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Dropping back, it's Adams. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Offense now working in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.